getting out and being here is fantastic. The conditions in Scotland this Christmas are amazing. It's brilliant to be out doing a bit of training. It's all just fun and games for us.
So where are we, Matt?
We're in Scotland. The plan is to do a big fat long walk and test out Thrudark's latest equipment. We'll try and get a good 8 hours tonight, and then tomorrow we'll hit the hill and go do some walking.
It's a lovely morning, suns are coming up, stars were amazing last night. Weather's okay today. We've got the start of a low pressure system coming in today or tomorrow, so looking clear. Yeah, should be good viz.
I think, yeah, it's been a while since I've been out in the snow in the mountains, so yeah, it should be, the weather's looking really good, so it should just be cold, crisp. We got some bacon, we got some eggs. We're going to feast like kings and queens this morning. It's going to be better than the packet meals for the rest of the week, so make the most of it today.
And we are still at our lowest elevation, so... Oh, look at that snow line though. Bit patchy there, but we're going to be going a bit higher than that. So up there's our highest peak that we're doing today. That's Toma Coinech. And I see possibly a bird of prey on the top of it. Could be an eagle. We get lots of buzzards around here as well. So we're quite lucky in the UK in that we've got most of the world's percentage of heather, which is very cool. It covers huge amounts of Scotland in the moors, and then lower down in England, Scotland and Wales, Ireland as well. We've got heathland, which is great. We've got mixed habitat here. Yeah, in these particular hills, I mean, keep your eyes peeled for golden eagles, ospreys in the summer, so they've migrated now, but I've seen a few golden eagles here, so it'll be really exciting to see one of those. In the lochs, we've got otters. And then if we're really lucky, we'll see a capercaillie, which are like the largest of the grouse family. Amazing birds. But it's a real honour to see one of those because they are super, super rare. So I'm going to get some water for today's trek. And then pack up, head off. So this low-lying plant here is blaeberries. We call them bilberries in Englandshire. This provides a super nutritious berry in the blueberry family in late summer into autumn. And in Scotland you'll get carpets of blaeberries. They're all over the place. They're slightly smaller than the blueberry from North America, but pound for pound they're packing full of nutrients. We've got vitamins, irons, and what you can do is collect as much as you can in late summer and autumn and then freeze them turn them into compots, that kind of thing. And that means you're getting a good hit of vitamin C throughout the winter, which is, you know, harder to come by on these latitudes.
We're in Glen at the moment. If you look in front, we're going to head to the snowy peaks. Going to go over the top, spend a few days camping. At the moment, most of our packs, well, my pack's weighing about 18.5 kilos, which is not bad for that's a full winter pack with crampons, ice axe, shelter for 2, and then food for 7 days. So when you're planning for a trip like this, keeping the weight down is really important, or building your strength up so you can just hack it.
No, we're going up onto this saddle here, into the snow.
Yeah, so we'll go up that river to the saddle, and then we'll get up onto that peak.
How are we feeling, mate?
Feeling fantastic, good views, good temperatures, great weather, good company, apart from this guy.
I object to that. I'd call HR, but you're looking at HR. So we've been going out about 3 hours. We've got probably another 3 hours left. When we get up the top of this, that's the highest point of today, and we'll be steaming it along a ridge. There'll be, what we've done so far is coming up through these little gullies. The problem with gullies is that they're the ones that get chock-a-block full of snow, so your foot will punch through a crust of ice and then you'll drop a foot, and it's really exhausting just doing that. So when we get up on top of that, we should see a lot less of that, and we'll get some real pace on. We're up for it, aren't we, Me?
I reckon it will be dark when we camp. I reckon.
Better start walking then.
That's the summit!
Yeah, doing good.
Into day one.
End of day one, long day. A bit longer than we thought because we went a little bit off route. We took a detour and it didn't turn out to be a great detour. But
Swish, swish, bang, bang.
we're where we're supposed to be, which is fantastic. So good day. Kit's holding up really well. Very happy with it. Toasty warm, so.
Yeah, doing alright. Good. Nice and toasty warm.
How's the winter camping experience going?
Well,
It's winter, eh?
today's been probably a bit more epic than originally planned, but yeah, I mean, we survived, so it's all good. And you know, Matt and Josh, they took us through it, so yeah, but probably just a bit more than I could chew today, but feeling good, still happy. Had a little wobbly, but I'm fine now.
How's your sleep, Matt?
Really good. Got 2 lots of about 4 or 5 hours. The wind was blasting us to pieces last night, which was quite cool. We had a nice snow wall there that was built up and really well anchored. The tents are very good as well. I'm packing a Helleberg Yanu, and it's a 4-season freestanding bit of a beast. It can pretty much hold up in anything. I've had it in 60 odd mile an hour winds and it's fine, so very good. It was really bright this morning, just started snowing again. We're going to head out, probably get about 6 or 8k in today. Should be good fun.
Had a really good sleep. Really toasty warm last night in the tent. So yeah, I mean, it's incredible this morning. So it suddenly makes yesterday all worth it.
Just came up nice steep section. Snow's really stable, weather's perfect. It's really good like this. On a sunny day you'd just be too hot, but on a day with a bit of wind like this, stay nice and cool. So our pets are working really well. My crampons aren't catching on them at all. The Dyneema bottom section is allowing the crampons to kind of go past them quite nicely, so yeah, they're working really well. Okay.
How are we doing?
Yeah, good.
Josh?
So we've got about 1.5k left.
To Loch Wayne.
No.
Right? No.
We're gonna path,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna find this little lake there, that little pond to the top.
Okay, cool.
15. in saddle, so we'll hit the top of that, we'll ascend up to that last peak, and then we're going to head southwest, so we'll have the wind a little more to the back of our heads. Just taking a beating to the side of the head at the minute, so that'll be nice.
How you feeling, Matt?
Feeling very good.
So day 2.
Day 2, windy day. Some really nice ridge traverses we've gone through today. Just beautiful, very enjoyable. And now just slogging up this last hill, and then over the other end we'll find camp next to another little tarn. There's the hill there.
Yeah, there's the hill. And then what we should find is we go onto that flat, we'll go until we see the end. Covered, but our proposed campsite is a no-go just because of the steepness of this aspect, so hence why we're building this epic fortification against the wind.
So right now, if you have a look, we're building a snow wall. This will protect us from the wind. Sometimes those gusts, when they come in at 50-60 miles an hour in the night time, really get blasted, can wake you up and just keep you awake all night.
How did you enjoy today, Emmy?
Yeah, it was good.
That's good.
I think today, for me, everything's new, so I'm just kind of taking it as it comes, trying to keep my cool. But yeah, I'm like slightly afraid of heights, so today some bits were a bit hairy, but you know when you do something that's really hard and then you're like, woohoo, I did it. So yeah, overall it's been a really good day.
So day 3, Matt?
Is this day 3?
Is it day 3? It's day 3.
This is day 3. This is day 3. Yeah. So we're going to walk off today and get back to the car, get some more food, just replenish stock and everything like that, and then get back out on the hill. And we're going to do the 5 Sisters over the next couple of days.
The 5 Sisters of Kintail is a big ridge, about 15 kilometres long. It's an up and down, so very much a knife edge the whole way, which is pretty cool. Apart from a couple of spots which we might end up camping on top of, and then doing a similar setup to this if it's windy. So the whole ridge goes from north-west to southwest. So we should get some amazing, the weather's going to be amazing as well, so we should get some really nice sunsets and sunrises as well, depending on what the clouds are doing. So really looking forward to that. And then we just need to have a look at the map and work out exactly where we're going to camp on it, because we're going to do it slightly different now. Yeah, so when we've done that, then yeah, we'll know where we're at really.
Sweet. And how's the weather looking over the next kind of few days?
So the weather is massively clearing up. We've got a big high pressure system in pretty much now, which means super cold but super clear and crisp. Not a lot of wind, so really calm, and then lots of sun. So loads of benefits to that. Means tents are gonna, all the moisture inside tents are gonna dry a lot quicker, so we can just shake that out. Visibility will be a lot better. We might even, if we're lucky enough, get a temperature inversion, which means that in the valleys and the glens beneath us, that's where all the cold will go, which will take all the clouds with it. So we might even be lucky enough to be sat on top looking at a very cloudy celestial type view, which would be awesome. So we'll see if that materialises.
Yeah, and how's the body holding up? Your body?
My body? Oh yeah, a couple of aches and pains. I don't remember doing it, but I think I might have put my foot into a hole yesterday and maybe gone down funny and just twisted my knee, but the old patella has got some pain just on the left hand side of it, so I did some gentle stretching yesterday, and we'll see what it's like. Normally what I'm finding is it's on the lifting up, so I'm wondering if it was tight quads as well, tight hip flexors, so I give them a good stretch out yesterday. And you got to be quite on it with maintenance on these kinds of treks, because you are working really, really hard during the day, and then if you get straight into your tent, into your DOS bag, then your body just seizes up and your muscles get really tight. So it's important to lengthen them out at the end of a hard day, and then warm up in the morning. Yeah.
He never stretches when he goes to the gym.
You're a liar. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes basically. Yeah, I haven't taken any painkillers just yet. It's kind of wanted the body to do its healing thing, and then if it's giving me some jip when we get going, then I'll take some ibuprofen and yeah, go from there really.
And if he dies, we're going to give him a snowy burial on the mountain, and we'll leave him.
Yeah, I think that's what it means. Just leave me there. That's what. That's what that means. Oh, hello.
Look at that.
There we go.
There's a walk off there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah. And there's no cornice. Cornice.
You said corn. You said cornice.
I chop and change all the time. It's one of those.
What is it? Is it cornice?
It's cornice.
Is it?
Surely.
Surely. Don't
Surely
Here,
it's
duck.
cornice.
That was proper Stokey.
I've never heard anyone say cornice except Josh.
I also say panini, so.
How'd you like them apples? Can't wait for a good
Where I grew
panini.
up, they said book instead of book,
Yeah,
but they didn't say foot instead of foot.
but you're scum. So I expect that of you.
I'm Staffordshire Moorlands, not Stoke, right?
Okay.
Staffordshire Moorlands, darling.
Clear distinction.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're so posh.
On the map, there's a footpath that goes across that face there. It's quite steep. It's about 50 degrees. So we need to make sure it's southeast facing. So we need to make sure that the snowpack is stable to walk across that. So we're going to do a test on it with a rope, and one of us will have a little stomp around on it in a little while. But it comes out underneath that peak, and then it actually comes down the whole face underneath that arete. So it's quite a steep way off. We just need to check the snow's okay.
So we're belaying Matt down so we can do a test of the snowpack just to see if it's likely to avalanche. He's going to stomp around a lot, and if it doesn't go, then it's okay. Oh, there's some people down there. Cool. Yeah. So this is only like 20-25 degrees slope, so it's not likely to be a problem, but it's good to be safe, and it's also good to practice.
Doing good. This is the life. This is what I came for. This matches expectations. This is what I wanted, so I'm happy. Finally managed to defrost my gloves because they froze solid last night, so yeah. Woo! Bring it on.
We've got a kilometre and a bit done.
I mean, the last 2 days have been a blast. Been quite hard work.
Sometimes literally.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
the wind.
yeah. The wind has been pretty strong for the last few days. The scenery has been incredible. Snow's been great as well. The fact that we managed to get up on top and camp up there was excellent, and has definitely led to the best morning of the whole trip so far.
So we're going to get off the hill. Feels like a whole different world down here. So tonight, we're going to hit the pub. It's going to be good. Get warm, boost ourselves a bit, and then back out at it again tomorrow, I think.
It's great to be in the snow. Yeah, just fantastic. Great weather. Good change in the weather as well, which has been really awesome. Seeing the bit of white out and the cloud cover and the gales, and then just the clarity and the stillness of today was really good contrast. So brilliant couple of days. Rejuvenate tonight and then get back out tomorrow.
And how's the bodies feeling, team?
Yeah, feeling good.
He's
He's broken.
Part of
Yeah.
me.
Couple of niggles. Yeah, my knee's been playing up a little bit, so treat it kindly. Do a bit of maintenance stretching tonight. So we're in Glen Affric right now, which is a stunning glen. I think one of the most beautiful places in all of Scotland. I don't think that's a bold claim. Historically, it's really, really interesting as well. Since the 15th century to about the 19th century, this has been the land of the Clan Chisholm. Yeah, life would have been tough here. I mean, the soil's really poor, so largely people would have survived off of subsistence farming. There was a battle that took place here actually, right at the eastern part of the glen, between government-backed forces of Clan Ross and then Clan Mackenzie, whose lands are at the eastern end of the loch of the glen as it goes into Kintail. That's all their lands. So year is 1721, and years prior there'd been a series of skirmishes between the Rosses and the Mackenzies. This is Jacobite uprisings era, and each time the Mackenzies had lost, and the chief of Clan Mackenzie had been exiled to France. So these lands and the estate of this glen is just down here, just past these trees. That would have been one of the main estates of this area. All this was given to the control of Clan Ross. So the year is 1721, and William Ross and his brother left Inverness and came on an expedition west into this area to collect rent. And they left Inverness with 30 men and then picked up a further 50 at one of the barracks in between here and there. And on their way through, they met men of the Mackenzies. There was a small skirmish there, and actually William Ross was shot in the side and wounded, but he continued to give orders, and they managed to clear the Mackenzies out, and all seemed to be going pretty well. They came all the way through, probably up the southern side of the loch. There's a route through there, which is the main route from Glen Affric through to Kintail, and there's a narrow gorge right at the eastern end of the loch, and at that point they were ambushed by around 350 of Mackenzies and their allies from Clan Macree, and there they suffered heavy losses. The son of William Ross was wounded really badly, and it was kind of clear that they weren't going to continue any further. So William came forward and met the commander of the Mackenzie forces, and they struck a truce. The Rosses vowed, they said they were going to go home, and they vowed that they would never again come and collect taxes from Mackenzie land. And as a show of sincerity and good faith, they gave the rent that they collected thus far over to the Mackenzies, and they left. William Ross's son, didn't survive, so he's buried at Inverness. And that whole skirmish and small battle, even though it was 350 men versus 80, it really shifted the politics of the clans up here in the Highlands. The Rosses previously had been a huge clan, really robust and wealthy up until that point, and with that big defeat showed a subtle power shift towards the Mackenzies and their allies, the Macrees. So that was 1721, and then 20 odd years later, you've got the Battle of Culloden, which took place to the north and east of here, and that battle there is really culminizes the end of clan way of life, between government forces and the remaining Jacobite rebellion. Bricks, beautiful.
Okay, nice.
Doesn't get much better than that. I don't know.
Yay!
How you feeling, Josh?
Like a 60-year-old man. Oh, yeah, big stretch needed, but I mean, wow, what a trip.
What an adventure.
Yeah, very cool. Now some well-deserved food.
How you doing, Emmy?
Yeah, good. I mean, super happy now. I think some of that was a little bit type 2 fun. But yeah, I mean, what an adventure. I think that's part of it, isn't it? Just like this morning, just wow, incredible.
The plan was for myself and some of my team, and also my lovely wife Imogen, to come up here and to get some peaks in the winter time, partly to do some winter mountain training for the winter ML, which some of us in our team are going for this year. We started off at Loch Afric and we've walked up onto some of the peaks around the loch, and the snow on top has been fantastic. It's been really stable. The first day the conditions were a little bit kind of muggy, lots of whiteout, lots of cloud, very windy. So we spent 3 days all together, 2 nights on top. After the first day, the second day, the weather started to just calm down a little bit for us. We had the sunshine breaking through, and then on the third day it was like this. It was just absolutely gorgeous, and we've come back down for a rest day today. Josh along the way got a little bit of an injury, a bit of a knee injury. Could have been caused by the hard work that we were doing. So the first day we did 13 kilometers, which is quite a bit in the snow. So on the second day we really slowed down. We did about 9 kilometers on the second day. In the mountains, 90% of accidents happen on the way down. When you're going up, you have a mission to get to the top, and you're concentrating and you're focused and you're working together as a team. And a lot of the time when you get to the top of something, you feel like you're done, but in reality you're only halfway, because you've got to get yourself back down again. Overall it was a really good few days. We got to work on our micro nav, especially in whiteout and very cloudy conditions as well, which is really good practice. And overall it was a fantastic success. We had a great reward for ourselves last night by going to a burger bar and just having a good time.
It's always a pleasure to be in Scotland. It's been a fantastic few days in the hills. The scenery has been nothing short of epic, and it's all been in great company. We really enjoyed ourselves, especially testing out the equipment from Thrudark. The feedback has been pretty unanimous. The kit has been outstanding, and for me it's really great to see a British company make top-end mountaineering outdoor clothing. For us and what we do, Thrudark really bridges two worlds. We teach bushcraft and survival training, so in the woods our kit is going to get snagged on things. We're working on our knees, using cutting tools, and can frequently be found sat around the fire with embers floating around. And Thrudark's gear is really well designed to be mountain capable but still hard wearing. Of course that means it's slightly heavier. It's not going to pack down quite as well as other lightweight mountaineering brands out there. So yes, there is a small compromise to be made. But for us, as a survival training company that goes anywhere in the world, that's okay. I know this kit will stand up to the rigours of our work. Overall, this journey has been an incredible experience, and it's been a real pleasure to test out some really quite good kit from Thrudark. So from us, at Polaris Outdoor, we can absolutely recommend Thrudark.